So it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and I slept through coffee time, but this is my sleep in late Sunday coffee time. So it's coffee time with John. um, as many of you know, I'm very fond of quotes, and there was a quote that I read this morning which I really wanted to talk about. It goes something like this: you can live your life in two ways. One, as though nothing is a miracle, and two, as if everything is. That was a guy named Albert Einstein who said that. And when I look at the quote, it's got a lot in it, really, because there's the element of the attitude of positivity or negativity. That's a big part of it. If nothing is a miracle, you're like, whatever, you know. But on a deeper level, the concept of miracles themselves, right? If our thoughts are truly creative and we are creating the experience that we live in, everything is a miracle. Or nothing is, depending on your perspective. But I like the wonder and awe of the concept of miracles. I like the wonder and awe, the feeling of, whoa, what is that? That's amazing. You know, I love the wonder and awe of the feeling of miracles. So I tend to think the world is miraculous. I tend to think the world is amazing. And I talk about the trees and the perfect cycle that they have, and I talk about, you know, the concept of sowing and reaping and how perfect that is in its delivery of our experience. And I look at it from the concept of it's all miraculous. Because what is a miracle? A miracle is, in many forms, a foretold outcome. Sometimes it's, you know, this is going to happen, and then it happens. It's a miracle. Or, you know, the desire is created into the experience. Somebody was talking about, you know, what about the people who, you know, win the lottery who don't believe in it? But, you know, they bought a ticket and they're like, no, I'm going to win the lottery. And they just didn't realize what they were creating. The interesting thing is, to not believe in miracles can also be, it's not miraculous, it's just nature, that I am a creator of my experience. But when Einstein says this quote, I look at it from the perspective of positive and negative. If you believe that you are the creator of your experience, none of it's miraculous, you can literally be in a very positive state in that mindset. Because you realize that you are the creator and you are the one who is creating. So of course it's creating, so why would I think it would be miraculous? Then there's the other element of, I'm the creator of my experience. And when I create, I'm experiencing exactly what my beliefs are, and my gosh, that's miraculous. It's amazing that it's that way. So it really comes down to your perception of how you create the world. It comes down to your perception of whether or not you are the creator. And, you know, oftentimes people will think things are miraculous because they think they're out of their hands, out of their ability to affect the outcome. And it's a miracle because it wasn't them. And I would say, rather than thinking that way, think you create miracles. You create miracles. You create miracles every day. And you've been creating miracles ever since you could think. Because your thoughts are creating. And when you think what you want to create and it happens in your life, that's miraculous. When you focus on an outcome and it happens, that's miraculous. When you focus on the negative and it happens, that's miraculous. Because that is also a creation. That is you building into this experience of your life through your thoughts, words, and deeds, and seeing the results of those thoughts, words, and deeds. Seeing the results of those beliefs. Whatever you ask in God's name will be granted if you have faith. When you pray, believe you will receive, and you will receive. Those are Bible quotes right there. You know, you believe it, the belief of your creation. And the creation of it in this experience of your life is a miracle, is miraculous. I often tell stories about manifestations in my life and things that I've created and how they've just come to be. And this house alone is one of them. But when I look at my life, I realize, and I look back on my life especially, I can see the patterns of creation. I can see the moments where I was creating negatively. I can see the moments when I was creating positively. I can see the moments when my my belief and faith of what I was doing in my life was supported by God. And I really look at the concept of everything I'm experiencing in life as miraculous. This morning I got up and I went to the grocery store and I bought groceries, and I came home and I walked into my house and I had a sweet Italian sausage with fried onions, and man, it was good. It tasted miraculous. But right, but that's how simple that is. That I created that experience. I went to the store, I got the thing, I brought it home, I cooked it up. But I had the ability to do that, and I believed I was doing that, and I created that experience because I wanted that experience, so I created that experience. That's a very simple creation. But I didn't, I was a massive part of every part of that creation. Sometimes you can just create knowing it'll happen, and it does. It absolutely does. And I'm a perfect example of that. And what miracles are you creating today? What miracles have you decided that you're going to create? And do you see the world as miraculous, or do you see the world as just a natural state and that you're out of control of? Or do you see the world as a natural state that you are in control of? I would love to hear the answers to that question, because the more you step into the role of creator, the more you step into your own divinity and realize that your outcomes are yours, no one else's, you'll give up letting other people tell you how to live your life. And quite honestly, if you're changing yourself for someone else, you're not living your life. You're not miraculously living your life. They're creating the miracle of changing you. And you need to stay in your life and create your own miracles, create your own experiences. When you realize that you can create and that you are the creator, then no one has sway over you. No one has power over you. And you need to step in and start creating for yourself. So that's my thought on this afternoon, on a beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon. I missed my coffee, like I said this morning, but that's okay. I had it. I just didn't shoot a video while drinking it. So you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. The John of New channel is solely funded by your generous donations and purchases of private readings and merchandise. To help out, go to johnofnew.com or use the donation link in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.